Hello everyone. Today we are going to have a look for 12 marketing terms which are important to learn and very useful while you are planning the success metrics of your campaign or in general while you are planning your marketing strategy or next actions. Let's have a look for them. So the first one is CTA, also known as call to action. So call to action is basically when you are running a campaign, what do you want your customers to take as an action? For example, here is a key visual that you're seeing on a social media. This brand used this key visual and they say that get up to 60% off on all languages. And they ask customer to get the offer. When customer press this button or clicks here, they will be directed to the page that they can purchase the offer. So call to action for this communication is get offer, for example. This can be buy, this can be see the offer, this can be visit the website, etc. Whatever you want to customer to take as an action. The second thing is KPI. We used this term a lot in previous sessions, but in the long way, this means that key performance indicator. Basically your goals, your objective for your business. While you're planning your marketing strategy, you can select your KPIs as this many customers I want to reach. This many customers I want to buy my offer or buy my product, etc. Or throughout this many reach, I want 15% of them as conversion rate to purchase my product. Or in a bigger way, $1 million revenue is my revenue KPI. Or I am planning to have 100,000 customers in the end of 1 year. This is also a business KPI. So basically your objectives. LTV. This means that lifetime value of a customer. So we will visit this term in more detail in future sessions. But for now, you can think as lifetime value in a way that your sales amount multiplied with price and multiplied with the average lifetime of the customer. What does lifetime mean? It means that average period of your customer continue to use your product and pay money for you. For example, Tony used Netflix for 15 months, then unsubscribe. So lifetime of Tony for Netflix product is 15 months. While you are calculating lifetime value for customer Tony, you need to multiply monthly Netflix fee with 15, which is the lifetime of this customer. Let's continue. The other one is impression. Impression is number of times your content is displayed. For example, you have a visual or you have a video and you are sharing this through social media with your potential customers. And 4 unique people watch your content twice. Each of them watch your content twice. So which means that your content is watched in total 8 times. So impression is 8. What is the time that your content is displayed overall, regardless how many unique people watched? What is reach? Reach is number of unique people who saw your content. This part when the unique people count kicks in. As we gave the same example, 4 unique people watched your content twice. But it's not important for me. I'm looking for the unique people. If it is 4, then my reach is 4. I only had the reach for 4 people, regardless they watched twice or 3 times or 4 times, etc. Click. Number of people who click your ad. For example, you showed your video or you showed your visual and you put there a call to action as get offer, as we showed in previous part. How many people clicked that get offer button? This is the number of click for your campaign. Let's say that out of those 4 people, only 1 of them clicked. Then your click number is 1. Let's see for Some new terms mostly used as KPIs, which is key performance indicator, when you are running a campaign. It can be digital or traditional, whatever. If you can measure it, you are using these terms, mostly on the digital side, by the way. So, because as we mentioned before, digital campaigns are easy to measure because you are able to track it. How many people see your campaign, how many of them clicked, how many of them purchase your offer, etc. And these terms are mostly focusing on them. Let's see the first one, CPC, cost per click. This is the formula as total money you spent divided by total measured click. Basically, per click, how much money you spent. Let's say that you paid $100 for a Facebook advertisement and 1,000 customers clicked to your ad. They click to get offer, they click to buy, they click to go to website, whatever your call to action is. Then $100, which is your total cost, will be divided by 1,000, which is the click amount, and you will get your CPC as $0.1. CPM, cost per mil, also known as cost per 1,000. So cost per 1,000 is basically cost of 1,000 impressions. As we mentioned before, this is basically how many times you displayed your ad and how much money you are spending per 1,000 display. Let's say that you paid $100 for a Facebook advertisement and it is displayed or viewed 50,000 times. I'm not saying 50,000 customers, I'm saying that 50,000 times, which means that $100 divided by 50,000 times, which is your impression amount. And then you need to multiply it with 1,000 because CPM is cost of 1,000 impression. And you see that your CPM is $2. CPA, cost per acquisition. So this acquisition term can be used as sales, can be used as new customer, or can be like lead for your campaign, whatever your end action for your campaign. Do you want them to purchase your product, or do you want to only collect lead for your sales team, etc.? Let's see that. Example, you paid $100 for a Facebook advertisement and your objective was lead collection. And in the end, you collected 100 leads. So your CPA is $100 divided by 100, which is your acquisition amount, which is your lead amount for this specific campaign. And it is $1. The other one is CTR, click-through rate. CTR is basically click divided by the impression. Let's use the combination of these two examples. You paid $100 for a Facebook advertisement and it's viewed 50,000 times. And 1,000 customers only click that. The rest just like see that and they continue to scroll. So your click-through rate is 1,000 divided by 50,000, which is 2%. Which means that only 2% of your impressions turned into click. So you can use these metrics to measure the success of your campaign. So if you have more attracting campaign, for example, maybe your CTR will go up. Now 5% of the people or impressions will turn into click. Or you will try to decrease your cost per click because you are giving them like great advertisements and you see that you're spending less because a lot of people clicking and your marketing or campaign efficiency is high, etc. The other two is A/B testing. So A/B testing is a way to compare two versions of a single variable. This is mostly used as a research method for user experience. Usually a lot of brand or marketing journey analysts or designers are using this testing method. They are showing customer everything same, but they're only changing one variable. For example, in a journey for purchase of a product, let's say that they use a button of buy with red color. And on another journey, everything is same. They change the color of this buy button to green. And they want to test that color of the button, which of these colors will be clicked more, so that after this testing, we can apply that design in overall for our customer journey so that we can get more clicks. And they test it for small groups. Let's say that they show the red button to 100 people, they show the green button to another 100 people. And in the end, they get 7 clicks for red buy button and they get 10 clicks for green red button. Which means that if you make the button as green color, it gets more click. So after this test, let's apply this button as green so that we can get higher clicks, etc. Or in some marketing campaigns, people using like different creatives. They use with same message but different visuals for the same brand or same product. They show it to the similar groups as 100 people and 100 people or 1,000, 10,000, whatever. But in the end, they measure the conversion. Which of these key visuals are getting more attention, are getting more clicks, or getting more acquisition, turn into sale. And in the end of these tests, they are prioritizing that content and starting to show it to the customer as the final content. The other one is control group. So control group, or also known as holdout group, is a subset of total group of customers which are not getting that campaign. So you have a target group and you have a control group. You are running your campaign for target group and you are not running anything for your control group, because you will compare the result, the actual result of your campaign or the success of your campaign. As an example, this 3 people is in your target group, let's assume, and you send an SMS with your package or product to them. Here is an offer for you, so click this website to purchase this product. And you see that one of these 3 customers are buying that product. It seems that your success is 33%. But there is a control group as well. You didn't send anything to this control group. You kept that 3 customer and didn't send anything. And after same time, you see that even though they don't receive an SMS, 1 out of these 3 people as well also bought your product. So there is no difference actually running the campaign or not running the campaign. Still 33% of your groups purchased the product. Can you say that your campaign is successful or not? Should you be comparing the results with control group? We will have a detailed look for this in our next session with an exercise, and we will compare the success of different campaigns. But as we mentioned in overall for this session, these marketing terms are important to learn, and even taking the further step to using these terms as KPIs on your campaigns. You need to be setting some targets and following up the results of these things. What is my CPC? What is my CTR? What is my CPA? So is it in the levels that I set as a target? Is it going well? Should I change my campaign after a certain time? If you know how to measure them, you can measure. And as we mentioned before, one of the beauties of the digital marketing, if you can measure, you can improve that. Thanks so much. See you in the next session.